Hey everybody, it's Emily, the Crazy Worm Lady. I am here today to do our full week update on the Urban Worm Bag. And I am home alone, which makes this terrifying to me right now. Not that I believe my boyfriend could save me from a beetle, or that I would need saving, but it still causes me a little anxiety. So, good number of mites in here, but that's not necessarily a problem per se. But let me get this completely peeled back and we will see how the worms are doing. So those are the mites that are on our lid here. Okay, so let's take a peek in at the bin. It did have a little bit of condensation drip down, but it's not sopping wet in here, so I think we're okay. Pile this stuff up over here. And pray I don't find anything crazy. Here's our burlap. And here's that whole apple. Interested to see if it started breaking down yet. Oh yeah, my finger just smashed through it. It's definitely breaking down. There's some worms hanging out on it. Let's see what else we got in here. That's a full orange, some onion skins. Nothing's really happening to the orange yet. But if you'll notice, this looks a lot less like the coconut core and a lot more like castings. So I definitely think that it's getting along much better. So if you remember, I put this feeding on top of some cardboard, which we know is where my beetle tends to hang out. But I'm brave. I can do this. Check out that worm ball, guys. They all rolled off on me. I don't see any beetle, but I'm wondering how wet this cardboard is. And it actually doesn't seem to be like saturated through, so that's a good thing. And we got some worms in here. I shred most of my cardboard, as you guys know, but it is fun sometimes when you don't shred it to see them go to town. I wish you guys could feel what this feels like in my hand right now. Like a slimy, moving ball. That is so cool. And there's even more down here. What is down here? Ah, a whole avocado. Hasn't broken down yet, but I'm sure they'll make their way. I mean, they're making great work of this. I'm really impressed. I'm not seeing any fruit flies, which is good. And the moisture just seems, it seems just right, to be honest. I mean, it has some spots that are a little bit drier than others and some spots that are a little bit more damp. And you know, we do notice that condensation on the lid. But all in all, I think we have mostly fixed our problem. I don't see a beetle. That's a good thing. And this cardboard is damp, but not sopping either. So I think the moisture is going to be just fine now that we straightened ourselves out. Ooh, guys, this is gross. This apple is so gross. So soft and squishy. Oof. Yeah, this is looking absolutely fantastic. I'm actually not sure if I'm going to feed this week, just because it seems to be regulating itself, and I don't want to push it too far when they still have a good amount of food in here. And there's still like a whole orange, a whole apple, an avocado. There's still some skins in here. So I think I'm probably going to lay off the food for the moment at least. But I mean, every single handful that I'm picking up is just loaded with worms, really pretty castings. Let's take one quick peek over here and then maybe we will call it a day. So, I don't know what this was. But this is another solid ball of worms here. Just completely solid ball. It actually looks like this may have been celery. And I found now that if you freeze the celery, they can get to it much quicker, and they actually, I think, like it probably because of its moisture content. But can you see the marked difference in the moisture level? It's much darker in here. The worms are all throughout. Last week we could hardly find worms. So I think this is a win, and I'm definitely going to just leave this be at the moment. And I will be back with you guys next week for an update. So if you're interested in an urban worm bag, please feel free to click my link below to support the Urban Worm Company and also my channel. And like this video. Subscribe if you want some more content from me, and I'll be back with you guys soon for another update.